10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Voyagers of Tokyo.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started.
And off we go here in Tokyo. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19! Panther 11! Panther 11! Get it!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Check, 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 check! Dragon 60! Warrior 70! 19 Lion! 60 Maverick! 60
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
79 Broncos!
Ward. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Ward.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Now, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Jeanty.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
You look at this defense.
They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw, here's Ward.
And that is incomplete.
I will see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Trap 60, Trap 60. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Going for it, here's Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception.
There he goes, left side. And touchdown. A big play there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Sheds off the tackle. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Right back to Genty on 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
70, Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. My man. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Genty bowling his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
He may go.
And all the way in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Eagles 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a...
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get it. Dragon 60, 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw there to Strange.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hawk, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Riggs, Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Smash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion, Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
19, 80.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Hut.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Touchdown! A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Voyagers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Eagles 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On play action, Ward.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
145 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Touchdown! A big play there. 52 yards. And the Voyagers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Buffalo 18, Panther 6, Panther 18, Pioneers. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Ward to throw once more.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
To throw is Ward.
Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And bulldozing his way through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Tigers, 60 Bearcats, 60 Bearcats. Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun, Ward.
That's into the hands of Edwards. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll get this out to Genty.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Come on. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A run straight ahead with Genty. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19. Cub 19.
From the gun, Ward.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second down and a yard.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Mustang nice. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Go.
Operating from the gun.
Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah,
well, this is taken in, it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, time is certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And this one's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's got room. Touchdown! A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Voyagers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. 2nd and 3. He finds his man, complete. That's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Panther 11, Panther 11, down. Viking 18.
Ward now working out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
70, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
65, Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jalen Walker. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Ready? 70,
Play fake. Here's Ward.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
212 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll give him the 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Voyagers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Ward. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Philadelphia.
Warriors 70.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Come on.
Will set up for the
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cuts to 14. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
19, 7-5, Curve 19, Curve 19. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high.
Being on some chill.